Hello, fellow yogis. Thank you for joining me. It's my honor, my pleasure to share this time with you. Let's begin by sitting in a Varasana, a hero's pose, but let's support ourselves today. So find your block or your blanket, place it on the low side, and move it right underneath your buttocks. Let the tops of your feet flatten. Your knees relax into the mat. Your hands right on your lap, your thigh. Soften the gaze if it's comfortable, if it's part of your practice today. Let the shoulders release from the ears. Soften the torso. Extend and reach the crown skyward. And begin to settle in. Let this hero pose, this Varasana, transcend to the body. Bring you into a place of meditation. A place that offers you peace. Feel safe. Feel supported. Feel appreciated and accomplished. Find your place of peace as you arrive in this present moment. When you offer the body space, when you offer the body peace, choices, decisions all become simpler, become less stressful. You surrender, you let go, you begin to see things more clearly. There's peace within each one of us. And of course, there's also struggle, disappointment. But if you choose peace, if you choose kindness, little by little, decisions become easier. Thoughts become softer. As you settle in and offer your body peace, feel more comfortable, more restful, more at ease in the physical body, in the emotional body. Just begin to notice how you are truly feeling today. Notice any areas of tightness or blockages, emotionally or physically. And then bring your attention to the breath body. Notice and be aware of the breath moving seamlessly throughout your body. The gentle inhale, the gentle exhale. Your life force, your prana, nourishing you, filling you up, supporting you always. Allow the breath to deepen now. Feel the belly fill with prana, fill with breath. It expands and the breath flowers up through the side body, the back body, reaching the top of your collarbones. Sip it all in. Let the breath nourish you. Invite the breath to fill you up. And then begin to release. breath by breath in the moment until you feel the breath return to the belly, the navel drawn back towards the spine, letting go of all that came before you arrived for your practice today. Letting go and surrendering just a little bit more. Fill the belly again, feeling it lift and expand like a balloon. Let the breath move and nourish you. Side body, back body, top of your sternum. Expand and lift, and then release and let go. Slowly, rhythmically. Letting go of all that no longer serves you. Navel moving towards your spine. And one more deep inhalation in this 3-part breath, lifting, breath moving through your body, right up to the collarbones. And then your gentle exhale, releasing, letting go. Arriving back in the moment. Letting the breath return to a more natural inhalation and exhalation, seamless and even. Softening, sitting in the moment. Choosing an intention for your practice today, a sankalpa. Perhaps it can just be a simple intention, asking for strength, physically, emotionally. Or perhaps just giving thanks to the universe for all the many blessings in your life. Sit with the breath, softening, releasing with each inhale and exhale. Allow me to read from Danna Faulds. The essence of healing. The essence of healing is saying yes to what the moment holds. It's letting go into the unknown while realizing it's all holy. Life and death, pain and ease, triumph and tragedy. The essence of healing is staying awake to this breath and the next. Each breath establishing a connection with that which can't be seen. The mystery flowing in and flowing out. Small self and vast self meeting in the heart. The essence of healing is receiving love and giving love. Not missing a single opportunity to let love lead while mind grows quiet. Join me in the universal sound of Om to begin our practice. The joining together of this space and this time together. Om. 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 Open your eyes now if you allow them to be closed. Remove the block or your cushion or your blanket. Let your legs stretch out, just offering a little movement. And then fold your legs and come into a comfortable seat, a Sukhasana. Inhale your arms overhead and release your right arm on the mat. Your left arm stretches long for this horizontal stretch. Release, left arm on the mat, right arm overhead. And just find some lateral stretching from right to left, beginning to warm the body slowly, kindly. Listening and always being aware how the body feels. Come to stillness. Twist the torso, gaze over the right shoulder. Your left hand is on your right knee. Engage the belly, lift the crown. Just offer the body and the waist to stretch. Let your hands inhale up, pass through the center, and twist in the opposite direction. Pressing into the earth with your sits bones, lifting and reaching with your crown. One more time to the right, arms pass through center as you lift and twist. And inhale and twist to the opposite direction. Lifting, releasing. Gather the legs together and begin to come down to the mat on your back, slowly, mindfully. Hug your knees in, rock and massage the lower sacrum right to left. And then let your left leg release long on the mat. Interlace your fingers behind your right leg and begin to lift and lower your right leg. Warming all the large muscle groups, your thighs, your hamstrings, your calves. Lifting and lowering, keeping the knee forward. And then extending the leg long, still pressing into the back of your thigh and pointing and flexing your toes. Letting the ankles warm, beginning to circle in one direction and circle in the opposite. Let the knee fold in, move the left leg in, and the right leg releases long on the mat. Your fingertips interlace behind the left thigh as you begin to lift and lower the left leg. Warming the muscles, the large muscle groups, especially on your left leg. Extending the left leg long, pointing and flexing. Ankles warming, and then circling in one direction and circling in the opposite. Crossing at the ankles, spine angle rocking up, massaging the back of your spine, simply coming up to a seated position, whatever is most comfortable for your body. Coming around on your knees, moving your body into the shape of a table. Wrists under shoulders, belly engaged towards the spine, toes tucked or untucked. Inhaling, lifting your heart, lifting your chin, and exhaling, tucking chin towards heart, moving into cat. Inhaling and lifting, massaging the sacrum, massaging the spine. Matching the movement to the breath. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, tucking and rounding into cat. Returning to neutral. Extending your right leg long behind you, your left arm in front of you, and reaching with your fingertips and your toes. Engaging your belly, navel towards spine, gazing down at the center of your mat, your drishti point, your focal point. Inhaling and exhaling, reaching and lengthening, offering the body a challenge of balance as well. Right leg meets left. Left leg extends long behind you. Right arm reaches in front of you. Reach with toes, reach with fingertips. Lengthen and stretch as you gaze down at your drishti point, your focal point. Pressing into the earth with your supporting arm. Right arm releases. Left leg meets the right. Let your handprints walk up. Tuck your toes, hover your knees, and lift into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Walk your dog. Offer some kindness to your calves, your hamstrings. Come up on your toes. See how far you can reach back with the soles of your feet comfortably. Letting the neck be soft. And then very slowly walk your toes right up towards the front of the mat to meet your fingers. Bend your knees, hang in a ragdoll for a moment. Let your knees straighten. Inhale your arms overhead and exhale with a ha, ha. Inhale up and ha. Offering the body some hara breath. Ha! 2 more times. Ha! Energizing the body. Ha! And coming up. Hands in front of the heart center. Anjali Mudra. Releasing. Turning the wrists. Fists and open. Fists and open, and extending the arms, making some small circles towards the front of the room, and small circles towards the back of the room. Letting the arms float down by your side. Shoulders shrug up towards the ear and release towards the back. They come up towards your ear again and release towards the back. And one more time, inhale your shoulders up towards the ears and let them slide down your back. Reverse. Inhale your arms, your shoulders forward and let them come towards your torso. Shoulders come up towards your ears and forward. And inhale up and forward. And just pause for a moment. Find stability in your foundational pose, your Tadasana, your mountain pose. The soles of your feet, all 4 corners are planted into the mat. Your legs are strong and steady. Your torso is lifted. Your crown is reaching. Your shoulders come up towards your ears. Palms of your hands naturally facing towards the front. Chin slightly tucked, and just notice how the body feels. Remember all those areas of tightness, of blockages, emotionally, physically. Plan on sending prana to those areas today. Being mindful, being aware, being a witness to how your body is feeling. And then inhale your arms overhead. Arms alongside your ears, fingers in temple, and reach and lengthen. Your hips are forward, feet planted into the earth. If this is at all uncomfortable for you, release your hands to your waist. Begin to tip the body towards the right, shoulders moving towards the back of the room. In your Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon pose. Lengthening the side body, stretching the waist. Come up, reach and lengthen, and then tip and move to the other side. Remembering that you can move your hands to your waist. If there's any discomfort, keeping your arms straight. See how the body feels. And one more time, lift and lengthen. And tip to the right. Being mindful to keep the hips square towards the front of the room, the shoulders towards the back. Lift and lengthen. And tip towards the left. Return to center. Notice and feel. And inhale the arms overhead. Swan dive down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Bending the knees if there is any tightness in your hamstrings. Walking your fingertips right above your knees. Squeezing the shoulder blades together as you gaze over the front of your mat for your half lift. Releasing. Stepping your right foot back, your left foot back. And moving into a plank pose. Feeling the strength in your arms as your hands release to the earth. Feel the energy in your toes, soles of your feet radiating towards the back of the room. The arm strength in your biceps and your triceps, your belly engaged. And if this is at all too much for your body today, modify. Bend your knees, flatten the tops of your feet. Take a few breaths. Move your right hand in towards the center and spin the body, spin the belly. Extend the arm. Side plank. Releasing the right leg for modification. Spin the belly back, find your plank again. And let the left hand move in as you spin the body. Extend the right arm, lift the hips. Remembering to release the left leg if you need to modify. Come around. Plank for a moment. Send the hips up. Readjust the feet. And find your downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Reconnect with the breath. Let the breath offer you peace. The soles of your feet come to the mat. Your fingertips are facing forward, pressed into the earth. Inhale your right leg, three-legged dog. And then very slowly bring it through. Guide it there if you need. Keep your left leg long behind you as we move into a lunge. Your left hand can move right in towards your right foot. Press it in almost right into the arch of your right foot. And then twist and gaze up at your right fingertips. Again, if this is uncomfortable for your body, modify. You can lower your left leg until you feel stronger. If you want to play around with it, tuck your toes. Feel the strength that you have within you. Lower your hands. Move your right leg back and return to downward facing dog. Roll the chest forward. Chaturanga down to the earth. Flatten the tops of your feet. Settle in for a moment. Hands move in line with your breast. Elbows squeeze together. Press into the earth with your fingers, toes pointed, legs together. Inhale and lift into cobra. Keeping the belly pointed down towards the earth, gazing over the front of your mat. Inhaling and exhaling. Walking the toes, returning to your downward facing dog. Let this pose be a resting pose for just a moment. Walking the dog, coming up on toes, and then settling in, releasing the head, turning the head from left to right, and just noticing, feeling the energy build within you, being supported by breath, by prana. The right foot moves into the center of the mat. As you inhale the left leg up into a three-legged dog. Bend the knee, step it through, kite it through. The right leg releases long behind you. And the right hand moves in towards the left foot, right alongside the arch. Now remember, if you feel strength today, you can just twist. Keeping the right leg extended, gazing up, feeling the ribs rest right on your left thigh. If there's any discomfort, release your right knee, flatten the top of your foot, and twist. Again, to develop strength, you can try and tuck your toes. Release. Move your hands away from your foot. Let the left foot meet the right. Downward facing dog. Chest rolls forward, plank. Right knee releases. Left knee releases. Widen your knees, big toes touch. And extend your arms forward for your child pose, wide leg child pose. Forehead to the earth, releasing and letting go. On your inhale, feel the side body expand and lift. And as you exhale, notice the buttocks moving closer to the soles of your feet. Can be triumphant in all your poses, all your shapes, honoring the body, listening to the body. Walk the hands back now, let the knees come together. Handprints move up, toes tuck. Lift and move into downward facing dog. You should feel more warmed up in the shins and the hamstrings. If not, still walk your dog. Settle in, notice, feel. Your fingertips move back towards your toes. Hang in a forward fold. Releasing, letting go. Bending your knees and slowly coming up. Hands in front of the heart center. Anjali Mudra. Noticing. Being aware of the present moment. Letting your hands release alongside your body. Finding your place on your mat. Inhaling your arms overhead, and as you do, stepping the right foot forward into a warrior one. In the Kripalu tradition, the toes are lifted on the back foot. If this is not your practice, flatten the back foot and feel all four corners of your foot planted into the earth. If your toe is lifted, your hips are square towards the front of the room. Lift out of the waist, extend the arms alongside the ears. Crown lifting, torso lifting. Forward knee in line with your ankle. And breathe. Press the palms together in front of the heart center. Bring all the energy, all the peace that you're creating through practice, through breath, through movement. And then surrender. Bowing over your forward leg, fingertips reaching towards the back of the room, being thankful. And then sending all your grace, all your goodness to the universe. Pressing your palms together. Anjali Mudra, prayer hands in front of the heart. And one more time, humbling yourself, bowing forward, fingertips reaching towards the back of the room. And inhale, sending your gifts to the universe, to those in need. And releasing and letting go. Let your fingertips return to the earth. Right leg meets the left. Downward dog. Slide the chest forward. Come to the earth. Chaturanga down. Flatten the tops of your feet. Crisscross your arms. Let your right leg come up. Turn your cheek in the same direction as your leg. Just offer the body some constructive rest. A few breaths, inhale and exhale. Calm the body, quiet the mind. Notice all thoughts entering the mind. Let them float away. They'll all be there when practice is over. Release the right leg and let the left leg move up as you turn the cheek. Offer the body some rest. Inhale and exhale, softening, letting go. Turn the head, turn the cheek, straighten the leg, press into the earth, press up, lift the hips, and return to your Adho Mukha Shavasana, your downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. And this time, walk your toes towards the front of the mat to meet your fingertips. Hang in your Uttanasana, your forward fold. If the legs are still tight for whatever reason, the hamstrings, bend your knees, always offering the body comfort. Bend the knees, hands come together in prayer, and come up, noticing, feeling, being aware of the present. Let your hands release by your side. Pause for a moment. And then inhale your arms overhead as you step your right leg back. Preparing for Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1 on the opposite leg. Again, in the Kripalu tradition, your toes are lifted, your hips are square to the room. If this is not comfortable for you, flatten your right foot. All four corners, your toe, your pinky toe, the heel and the outer edge of your foot are pressed into the earth. See what feels comfortable for your body on this side. Arms alongside your ears, belly engaged, knee in line with your ankle. Hips sinking just a little bit more. And then pressing the palms together in front of your heart center. Giving thanks. Attuning to the energy moving through your body. Attuning to the breath. And then releasing. Fingertips point towards the back of the room as you bow over your forward leg. Noticing the difference from side to side. On your inhale, lift. Gifts release to the universe. Heart, hands come down to the heart center. And one more time, bow and humble yourself. Fingertips towards the back of your mat. Release, send all your gifts. Receive and share with the universe. And hands moving towards the heart center. Release to the earth. Left leg meets the right. Come forward into plank. One more time, feel the strength in your arms, your biceps, your triceps. Triumph over the pose. Feel positive. Feel your energy. And then release, right leg, left leg. Send the hips back and come into a tight child pose. Stack your fists, let your forehead rest on your fists. And breathe. Settle in to the posture. Become part of the moment. Breath and body, mind and spirit. And very slowly release. Let your legs uncross. Center yourself on your mat. And slowly come down to your back body. When you arrive there, extend your legs long in front of you. Place your hands toward your thighs, palms hugging in your thighs, legs squeezed together. Back body pressing into the earth, toes pointed. As you prepare for fish pose, Matsayasana. Press into the thighs. As you let the head, the crown of the head, the back of the head rest on the mat. Lift your torso, your chest, your abdomen, still pressing into the thighs. No weight in the neck, letting the shoulders support you. Inhaling and exhaling. Surrendering, letting go. Holding the pose, the posture for a few breaths. And then slowly coming down, tucking chin towards heart, releasing chin last. Coming to the earth, letting your hands move away from your hips, soles of your feet on the mat. Interlacing your fingertips behind the base of your head, lifting your neck, turning it to the right, turning it to the left. Releasing any tension that the body might feel, the neck, the shoulders. Releasing and letting go. Hugging the knees in, extending the legs long, finding a comfortable inversion for yourself. This is a simple inversion, but a very effective inversion. The soles of your feet are flexed. Your legs are extended from the waist, arms alongside your body, legs up the wall, letting the lymph drain through your body, regulating the breath, helping the nervous system stay calm, offering peace, always offering kindness to the body. settling in. Staying here for as long as is comfortable for your body. And when you're ready to release, bend right leg, bend left leg. Hug the knees in towards the chest, squeeze them towards the belly. And then release. Massage them and squeeze them towards the belly again, and then release. Circle the knees in one direction. Circle the knees in the opposite direction. And then let the knees roll to the right. Your gaze is towards the left. Your arms are in a T position if that's comfortable for your body. Palms can be face up or face down. Move your knees in towards your chest if that's comfortable for your body. Or let your knees come down away from your waist. Experiment, see what feels right. Your left hand can be released on the top of your left thigh. If your gaze is uncomfortable towards the left, let your gaze be towards the sky. Always think about what feels comfortable for your body. There's always a modification. Offer the body kindness. Offer the body relief. Stretch. And let go. Another breath. And then let your knees come towards center. You can hug them in again. Even release your chin towards your knees. Come back down to the earth. And then let your knees move towards the left. Again, your arm can extend in a T position. Palm facing down or palm facing up. Your left arm can hold your right leg. And your gaze can be towards the right if it's comfortable, or towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Staying in this twisted pose for as long as feels comfortable. And as you are ready to release, let the knees point towards the sky. Hug them in one more time. Roll from right to left, massage the sacrum. And then let the legs release long on the mat. Find your blanket if you'd like to offer the body some warmth. And prepare for your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Let the earth receive your back body. Release the head and the neck from right to left. Your arms are alongside your body. Feet are splayed slightly. Beginning to settle in, softening the breath, offering the body permission to relax, to let go, to release. Nothing to do in this present moment. Nowhere to be but right here, right now. Letting go of thoughts. Being aware, but letting the mind surrendering, softening, scanning the body, hoping that all areas of tension, all areas that were blocked, whether that be physically or emotionally, have softened. Release and let go. Bend the knees, maybe even extend the arms overhead as you twist a little from right to left. Slowly and gently awaken the body. And rolling to your right side in a fetal position. Letting the head rest in your arm. Thanking yourself for coming to practice, for honoring your body. Calling to mind your intention, your sankalpa, if you chose one for today's practice. Remembering it now as a present truth. Pushing the earth away. Slowly coming up. Finding that comfortable seat, whether it be a hero's pose again, or Sukhasana. Moving your hands in front of your heart center. Ending practice with the universal sound of Om. Preparing each one of us to go out into the world, to share our gifts, to receive the gifts of the universe. Om. Thank you for joining me today. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace, 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 as you walk this earth all the days of